guys, this is Ackley, SamAttack4427 here, and welcome back to another episode of WTPU, aka What the Pickup? Now, as you may recall, in the last episode of the show, which you can see right down over here, I talked about the Princess Tutu crown that I got from, of course, Chopworks on Etsy, to which I also got the Tokyo Mew Mew Strawberry Belle prop that I also got beforehand, that I do hope to use for one of my future cosplays later on, and yeah, give it to what I'm actually seeing. I really do love pretty much the crown for sure. I mean, yeah, the size itself was way bigger than what I was originally expecting for sure. But I really do love the way it actually turned out, and who knows, I might put it to good use once I finally get my Princess Tutu cosplay going very soon for sure. But we'll have to wait and see later on down the road, because we may never know what will actually happen for sure. But yeah, regardless, and until that day comes, I really do love that crown that I actually got, and Chopworks and everyone at Chopworks did a really great job being pretty much working on that for sure, and I love it all the way. So yeah, if you want to check that episode out for yourself, then don't worry about a thing. There's a card over there, over at the top right corner of the screen, as well as, of course, the link to it down the description box below. So yeah, whichever you prefer, go right ahead. I'll wait until you come back. Yeah, take all the time you need. I'll be here by the time you get back for sure. It's probably not going to take long for sure. But you are going to be quite amazed, of course, what I thought about the Sega item that I actually got for sure. And yeah, give it to, of course, what I'm actually seeing right here. Yeah, I mean, I do know I would definitely love to do my own Princess Tutu cosplay pretty soon, as of course what I've actually said pretty much well over a year ago when I first confirmed it for sure. But I also definitely gotta think about doing a Princess Tutu video later on my channel for sure. I mean, hey, if I couldn't do it right around this year, maybe I might shoot to do it next year for sure. Well, we'll have to wait and see later on, but hey, either way, I'll be looking forward to it when the time finally comes, so yeah. Alright, I gotta see how you did already see the last episode of this show. We might as well go ahead and start up this episode as we normally do. Well, I guess for today's episode, well, I guess I think we might as well make this a trilogy now, because for today's episode, yes, folks, we're actually going to be talking about something that actually is one thing that I'm actually going to use for one of my upcoming cosplays for sure. But unlike the previous two, where I've already got them in the works, and I do hope to work on them pretty soon, this one, yeah, this one I'm talking about for sure will revolve around the cosplay that I am currently working on for sure, that I'm just about to finish up right now. And it's all inside this little box right here that I'll get out right now. Yes, here it is. So yeah, what I actually got right here is, of course, this lovely, pretty much ruby rose emblem that I actually got that I've also ordered on Etsy for sure, to which yeah, I guess pretty much for what it is, I was actually really quite amazed to finally get this after so long for sure, and yeah, seeing how it just arrived not too long ago, it's right here in my hands for me to officially talk about it for sure. So yeah, I guess with that being said, let's take a look at this. Alrighty then, so yeah, now that we got the introduction out of the way, I think we shall go ahead and finally talk about this emblem that I actually got. So But beforehand, I think I might as well get some things out real quick. Is that, well, pretty much, if anything, if you have followed me on this show since the very beginning, let alone follow me on my channel for quite some time now, I made no secret that I'm actually a really big fan of course, the pretty much ever popular show, or of course American anime that's been going on for over a decade now, which is of course RWBY. And yeah, I guess my videos don't do justice for sure, because if you have seen them in the past for sure, you would definitely know that I am pretty much a really big fan of RWBY for a long time now, ever since I first finally got into it back in 2017 for sure, all thanks to some really nice recommendations from, of course, my friends for sure. And yeah, if I would have actually pretty much checked out the show ever since it first came out for sure, I think I would have been hooked onto it a whole lot more for sure, and it would really get me pretty much hooked on all the way. So yeah. And I guess if anything, pretty much a lot can be said about my relationship with the show RWBY as a whole. I've currently owned all 9 volumes of the show on Blu-ray, including the 2-part Justice League crossover movie they did. I actually pretty much own a bit of merchandise, some of which I have talked about on this show beforehand, but I've also done a good number of cosplays from, of course, that said show for sure, particularly my many different versions of Ruby Rose, as well as, of course, pretty much Lyren, to which I've only done one version of him so far, and I do hope I'll take a look, I'll dive right into the other ones later on down the road. So yeah, I think it's pretty much what I can say, of course, that front for sure. And yeah, and I guess about anything, pretty much the last time I've actually talked about anything revolving around RWBY for sure, it's basically when I did my response/rant video that I did back well over a month ago, saying that ever since Rooster Teeth has officially shut down, it's now picked up by Viz Media, which I'm not gonna lie is actually really awesome for sure. And such perfect timing, too, since pretty much around the time it got announced, I was already, incredibly busy attending my friend Glenori, because she was, of course, getting married around that time for sure, but yeah, it was actually a really great time for sure. And yeah, pretty much of anything, my best friend's wedding actually came at perfect timing for that said announcement for sure, and I'll be really excited to see on where the show's gonna go next now that Viz Media has officially picked up the rights for sure. So yeah. And I guess that'll be something that we'll have to wait and see later on down the road, if they can actually confirm it, let alone finally confirm Volume 10 pretty soon for sure, but we'll definitely have to wait and see on that. But until that comes around, I think it makes sense for me to actually talk about this Emblem this RWBY Rose emblem that I actually got for sure, or I guess in this case, this nice Emblem Brooch that I actually got for sure. So yeah, I think it's pretty much what I can say, of course, that front. So yeah, enough of the backstory all the way. I think we might as well go ahead and finally talk about this one. So yeah. Alrighty then, so yeah, now that I finally got that out of the way, we can now finally go ahead and talk about this emblem that I actually got for sure. Now you might be wondering to yourself, wait a minute, didn't I already talk about something like this beforehand? Well, that is true, because if you may recall years ago, I actually did talk about one item that I got that is kind of similar to this, and that being, of course, pretty much the one that's made officially and sold on the Rooster Teeth store for sure. But ever since, pretty much since I did mention that Rooster Teeth has officially shut down, all because of what goes on over at Warner Brothers Discovery as of now, yeah, that too, pretty much also costed the Rooster Teeth store for sure, which is actually quite a shame because there's a lot of great stuff that they had to offer for sure that I wish I could have actually got my hands on for sure. But I guess if anything, this is probably what I can say that I can actually get for sure because hey, pretty much if anything, since I got it off of Etsy. Yeah, I think we can all agree Etsy is, of course, has provided some really great stuff for sure, especially to help us support the artists for sure. And, of course, I made no big surprise for sure because I have picked up a good number of items from Etsy in the past for sure, so I guess, if anything, this is actually pretty much a nice welcomed addition for sure. And I guess in this case, the Etsy shopping, of course, where I actually got this from for sure, it actually comes from an artist that goes by the name of ShortStuffArts, to which, yeah, pretty much around the time I got this, I also pretty much got this little slip as well, which actually says, and I quote, post a photo of your purchase and tag at ShortStuffArts to be featured on the page, and I guess pretty much all it is to pretty much help promote the seller's Instagram page, to which yeah, I'll definitely pretty much link their stuff down in the description box below if you want to go check it out, and yeah, to ShortStuffArts, big shout out to you guys for sure for this for sure. So yeah, I guess if anything, I think we can now go ahead and actually talk about this for sure. Now I guess given to, of course, what I'm actually seeing, I'm really digging, of course, what I'm actually seeing by far. Now, unlike the last Ruby Rose emblem that I actually got for sure, this one's actually much more authentic for sure, and yeah, pretty much around the time I actually ordered this, I actually got this in a nice little black chrome finishing for sure to really help pretty much give it some good sense of a material, and of course, pretty much if anything, it's giving you the option to, of course, get it as a pin or, of course, a pretty much a brooch for sure. To which, in this case, for the case of this one, I actually selected a pin for sure, and have a look at the back. So yeah, pretty much a nice little clip-on for sure. Well, okay, yeah, not a pin, but a clip is, of course, the option that I went through, and yeah, I'm really digging, of course, pretty much on how much effort it is to really get this hooked onto this for sure. And yeah, I guess either way, I think with what I'm actually seeing, this actually does look quite amazing for sure. I don't know why. I think with the pretty much the nice silver metal playing all around it, up against pretty much some black lining, it kind of reminds me of course, the custom Ruby Rose emblem that I actually worked on for sure when I did pretty much my take on Ruby's Mistral outfit from volumes 4, 5, 6, and a little bit of a 7 for sure. So yeah, I guess this does kind of remind me of that, but of course, unlike the one that I actually did show off in that Sega cosplay, again, this is actually much more authentic, and it actually really does help match Ruby's emblem as it is in the show for sure. And yeah, given to what I'm actually seeing, this actually does look really quite nice for sure. So yeah, and of course, luckily enough, pretty much of anything around the time I actually got this for sure, the seller actually recommended that I should definitely pretty much get myself a belt for sure to clip this onto for sure. Yeah, I mean, that would be quite nice, but I guess for the sake of this episode, I actually do have my own belt right here for sure. So yeah, it's probably going to take me a while to actually get this on, so I guess then things first, I'll get my belt on and try this out with it. So yeah. Alrighty then. So yeah. Now that I finally got that out of the way, it looks like yeah, I finally got my belt on for sure. Just yeah, probably shouldn't actually pretty much pull my shirt all the way because you don't want don't want to see my skin for sure, but I am starting to realize that I could have actually put on my belt earlier for sure, but hey, what can you do? So yeah, I think we might as well test out the pretty much this to see on how it works well with my belt. Alright, so let's see here. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I think, yeah, looks like from what I'm actually seeing right here, this actually works quite well for sure. I think it really is clipping onto my belt rather flawlessly for sure. And yeah, I really am digging, of course, really actually showcasing, of course, pretty much on the way it's actually presenting for sure. And yeah, I guess pretty much you can, yeah, you can definitely see that it really does work quite well for sure. So yeah, I imagine that pretty much this could not only work on this leather belt that I actually got, I think it could actually work on any kind of belt in a nutshell for sure, especially the one that you will actually work on for your own Ruby Rose cosplay. So yeah, let's go ahead and get this off. So. Excuse me, so yeah, I guess give it to what I'm actually seeing. This actually works quite well for sure, so... excuse me, I breathed down the wrong throat, I'm so sorry, so yeah, I guess with what I'm actually seeing, this actually works quite well with, of course, my belt that I actually have on for sure, so yeah, I guess needless to say, this actually really is quite amazing, and I really do think it works quite well, so yeah. Alrighty then, so yeah, with all that said and done, that's pretty much what I can say, of course, this manga for sure, so, and yeah, I guess give it to, of course, the material that's actually pretty much used to make this. Yeah, that's one thing I actually really do like about this. I really love on how nice and shiny it is for sure. I guess I should have actually mentioned that earlier, but hey, I'm bringing it up now for sure, so yeah, I guess overall, I really love this custom Ruby Rose emblem that I actually got for sure. I think it really is quite amazing, and yeah, for all I do like the one that's done by the now defunct Rooster Teeth for sure. I say this is probably the next best thing for sure, and yeah, I say this works quite well in case you want to use it for any Ruby cosplay that you want to work on for sure, particularly Ruby Rose for sure, so yeah, everything about it really does work quite well, and I will give props to ShortStuffArts for actually putting a lot of hard-working effort to actually make this for sure. I really do love on how it actually turned out for sure, and yeah, in the end, I say this is definitely well worth it for sure. So yeah, if you actually do want to pretty much get this for yourself, then by all means go ahead and do so. It's currently available on ShortStuffArts' official Etsy page for sure. So if you got the time and the money, I say you should definitely pick this up for sure. So yeah, and of course, seeing how this will be a part of a cosplay I'm working on, I'm sure a lot of you guys may be wondering, what cosplay am I putting together to make use of that for sure? Well, the answer is actually quite simple. If you actually have been following me on my posts on the community tab, or should I say, or it's now called as the post tab on my YouTube channel, as well as, of course, all of my social media platforms that I've actually been using, I'm currently in the process of course, doing another version of Ruby Rose from RWBY for sure. But it's actually gonna be pretty much like I did with Barbara from Genshin Impact. I'm actually doing a ballet version of Ruby Rose from RWBY for sure. And yeah, I think I didn't actually do it because I actually want to try to do it for sure. I'm actually doing it because a podcast that I'm currently a part of, Cosplay Tea Time, is actually playing a Team RWBY and Team Juniper ballet cosplay group for sure that I think from the looks of it, it's probably going to be more of an online thing for sure, but I'm excited to see how it's going to turn out for sure, and if it actually does well, then I think it might get the massive traction for sure, and yeah, maybe some point around afterwards, I might actually wear them, wear it for, of course, a future convention for sure, and I'm not just doing that for Ruby Rose for sure, but I'm also gonna do it for Lai Reng as well, so yeah, we'll definitely see what comes up for sure, if it all goes according to plan for sure, but until then, I've already got pretty much, I'm already in for some really great progress in regards to Ruby Rose as of now, because, yeah, probably by the time this episode goes live, I've pretty much, yeah, I think probably by the time I'm recording this, I've already gotten like one or two things that I need to finish up to complete that cosplay all the way, and probably by the time this episode goes live, I'm probably already done with it as of now, so yeah. Once I actually do finish that up, I'll be sure to pretty much officially show it off once it's officially completed for sure, and who knows, maybe some point around later on within the next month or so, you might be able to see a brand new episode of CGS, aka Cosplayer's Guide to Success, where I finally get to finish pretty much officially showing off for sure. But hey, I'm really excited to see how it's going to turn out once I actually finish it, and plus, I guess my ballerina barber cosplay doesn't have to feel lonely anymore for sure, so yeah, I'll be sure to keep you guys updated on when I actually finish that said cosplay for sure, because, yeah, given to what I'm seeing with the materials and stuff I've actually been getting and have been working on this for some time, it's starting to come out great, and I'm excited to see I'm excited to reveal the final result for sure. And I think I know with, of course, this, I think it's really going to help me out in a nutshell for sure. So yeah, like I said, if you got the time and the money, I say definitely go onto ShortStuffArts' official Etsy page and of course buy this one for yourself for sure. So yeah, I think it's pretty much what I can say, of course, that front. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this latest episode, and by all means, let me know in the comment section below on what you thought about this one for sure. I mean, I would definitely love to know on what you guys think, so yeah, that's pretty much what I can say in a nutshell for sure. Thank you guys so much for watching this latest episode, and quite fitting that I've decided to put it up right around close to the end of this month for sure, so yeah, and I guess if anything, what could be interesting for me to talk about for I'll put out the next episode somewhere around in September for sure. Well, I'm not quite sure, but I'll be sure to let you know once I find an item good enough for me to talk about in the next episode. But until that comes around, thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next episode. Take care. Special thanks to all of my supporters on Patreon for making today's video possible, including my top tier supporters for this month, VD. So if you want to be like these guys and show your support to us, then go to patreon.com/AckleyTackTV to pledge now, do so, and get some awesome rewards within your budget. Hey guys, this is AckleyTack4427 here. Thank you all so much for watching today's video. Feel free to like, comment, and share if you enjoy what you're seeing. If you like what you see here and want to see more videos coming up, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button and switch on the notification bell to get notifications, and select all notifications to be notified for when we post a new video. And don't forget to switch on notifications on your phone as well. Also, don't forget to check out my second channel and our 2-member channel with Sam the Thomas Fan 1, SamAttack4427TheThomasFan1 Productions, for plenty more content you can't find on here. You can check both of our channels out with the links or by our handles provided on screen.
feel free to shoot me an email with my email address provided, backley95@hotmail.com, if you want to ask me a question, want to collab with me for a project you've got in the works, or if you want to book me to be featured for a convention coming up. Follow me on my social media pages on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to keep up to date with me on updates, announcements, and new releases of my videos, as well as plenty of others I've got with my handles provided, as well as the links down in the description box below. Also, don't forget to follow me on TikTok for other videos I've got aside from the ones I'm posting on YouTube, and on Twitch for any future live streams I've got coming up soon, as well as join our official Discord server to see what we've provided. If you wish to show your support to me, then feel free to check out my Patreon to get sneak peeks of my videos coming up before they go up online, as well as getting access to updates and plenty more, in addition to getting some awesome rewards within your budget. Also, don't forget to check out and show your support to me on my wishlist on Amazon, and even supporting me at streamlabs.com/AckleyTACTV/tip that you can find in the description box below, as well as on my Twitch page. And in case you can't find any of the links that are provided, then not to worry about a thing. All the links and stuff are also provided on my link tree that you can also find in the description box below, as well as a few selected number of my social media pages. Other than that, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll be sure to see you in the next video. Take care.